Hello and welcome. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. This is a video about the epic astrology of China and Russia's leaders, because President Joe Biden said that if China's leader or president joins forces with Putin, with Vladimir Putin, with Russia, then Biden warns that this could very well begin World War III. And of course, that's something that none of us want to see happen, because that would end up badly for everyone. And nobody but people who sell arms would do well. And it might turn nuclear. Okay, now, this is a video about the astrology of each of these leaders and how they compare with one another, okay? All right. Now, the President of the United States is Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. And President Biden was born on November 20th, 1942 at 8:30 a.m. in Scranton, Pennsylvania, of course, United States. And he's a Scorpio sun, Taurus moon, Sagittarius ascendant. Now, interestingly enough, he has a stellium in the sign of Scorpio, with Sol or the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, all in the sign of the Scorpion. So Joe Biden has a stellium in Scorpio. So this is very interesting, because Scorpio is said to be the most powerful sign in the zodiac. And it's ruled by Mars and Pluto. So there's a martial aspect there, and also an intense Pluto aspect. All right. He is a Yang water horse. So Joe Biden is a Yang water horse in Chinese astrology, since his birth year is 1942. Again, this is according to Chinese astrology. Now let's make a point that President Joe Biden's Mars, the war god Mars, okay, is in Scorpio, which is a fixed water sign. So not only, again, is his sun in Scorpio, but also his Mercury, his Venus, and his Mars. So that's four factors, 4 planets that are in Scorpio, and again ruled by Mars. Scorpio, again, ruled by Mars and Pluto. Now, Scorpio is a fixed water sign, and that gives quite a bit of intensity built up. It's air of water. And air of water in the tarot deck, in many tarot decks, especially the ones, I believe it's the Golden Dawn tarot deck that the Ciceros did. And in that one, the air of water, or the prince of water, it shows a young man riding a horse holding a serpent in his hand, or a snake in his hand. And that goes with lunar mansions that are very intense, and that's Scorpio. So just so you understand. Regarding the president of Russia, President Vladimir Putin, he's born October 7th, 1952 at 9:30 a.m. in St. Petersburg, Russia. And President Putin is a Libra sun, Gemini moon, Scorpio ascendant. President Putin has a stellium in Libra. A stellium in Libra with Sol, or the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, all in the sign of the scales. So he has a 4-planet stellium, 4 planets in the sign of Libra. And also, Vladimir Putin is a Yang water dragon, since his birth year is 1952, according to Chinese astrology. That's a Yang water dragon. And the war god for Vladimir Putin is Sagittarius, a mutable fire sign, and similar to wildfire, where Aries is lighting the match of the air signs. Then we have Leo being the campfire, a controlled fire, and we have Sagittarius being an uncontrollable wildfire. Sagittarius, that's, again, mutable fire for President Vladimir Putin. Okay, and for President of China, President Jinping, born June 15th, 1953. The birth time is not available, although some tropical sources indicate he has a Virgo ascendant. Sources signifying a Leo ascendant are generally using sidereal, or instead of tropical, and using 12 hours. So it's not a very good source, but the best one we could find said Virgo, that were tropical. And born in Beijing, China, President Xi Jinping, born in Beijing, China, Gemini Sun, Leo Moon, and Virgo Ascendant. Now he has a stellium in Cancer, okay? A stellium, three planets in Cancer, with his Mercury, his Mars, and his Uranus, all in the sign of the Crab. A very nurturing sign, the sign of the Crab. And he is a yin water snake, so he is a snake sign. And that's since his birth year is 1953, according to Chinese astrology. It makes him yin water snake. And the war god for President Xi Jinping is Mars in Cancer, a cardinal water sign. And cardinal water signs are said to be like vitriolic a bit, like firewater, vitriolic a bit, and intoxicating. So, and he has that water snake, which is a seductive sign, but can also make a few rash decisions, but a very powerful sign of the snake. So now we're going to just get into a little bit just about the compatibility of these signs. And we'll do more in depth on these in the future, but since this could start World War III, we really want to look at the compatibility. All right, now we're going to get to the compatibility, as we said. Now, President Joe Biden is year of the Yang water horse. And the compatibility, according to traditional sources, is that horse loves horse, dog, and tiger. Keep in mind that 2022 is a tiger year. Horse very much likes sheep, or sheep and goat are the same for Chinese astrology. So horse very much like sheep/goat. Horse likes snake. Horse likes rabbit. Horse likes dragon. Horse likes monkey. Horse likes rooster. Horse likes pig. Horse does not like rat. Horse is injurious to ox. And ox was last year, okay, before tiger year. Now, so very injurious. Now, therefore, tiger year of 2022 is a very attuned and gracious and sociable year for President Biden, since he is a horse. Next year of 2023 is a rabbit year, and will be almost as welcoming to Biden as 2022, according to traditional sources. Modern sources show both years being excellent for Biden. So the modern sources show that they're both equal, whereas the traditional sources say that next year will be almost as good, but that this year is very, very good. Okay, now, Biden, regarding both modern and traditional sources, specify equally that President Biden gets along with President Putin, who's a dragon, fairly well when it comes to their personalities. And these sources also indicate that Biden also gets along well with President Xi Jinping, who's a snake, rather well, or pretty well, when you're speaking socially. So he gets along pretty well with both of them, fairly well. And this is according to the modern sources and the traditional sources both agree regarding how he gets along well with both Putin and Xi Jinping. Okay, so those are more equal according to both sources. So it's pretty friendly, socially speaking, for Biden when it comes to how he gets along with Putin and how he gets along with Xi Jinping regarding their friendliness and their personalities, if they were just in a social situation. Now, regarding President Vladimir Putin, is year of the Yang water dragon. And compatibility, according to traditional sources, dragon loves monkey, dragon loves rat, dragon very much likes rooster, also dragon likes tiger, dragon likes snake, dragon likes horse, dragon likes goat, dragon likes pig, and dragon does not like ox. Dragon does not like dog, and dragon does not like other dragon, and dragon is injurious to rabbit. Therefore, tiger year of 2022 is well in sync productive, and outgoing year for President Putin, since he is a dragon. Next year of 2023 is a rabbit year and will be difficult for Putin, and it would behoove him to be very mindful so that he does not get himself into a harmful situation. And keep in mind that both traditional and modern sources indicate that dragon and rabbit are injurious to one another. So both traditional and modern sources say that dragon and rabbit are injurious to one another. And next year is a rabbit year, so a harder year, yeah, for President Putin. Whereas tiger year is good for him, rabbit year is very, very bad, according to traditional and modern sources. Also, Putin gets along with President Biden, horse, who's a horse, fairly well in regard to their personalities. And Putin also gets along with President Xi Jinping, who's a snake, extremely well when using modern sources, while traditional sources point to a friendly likability between these two leaders. So you can see how, especially want to pay attention where both sources agree. Okay, so rabbit year for Putin, he needs to pay attention to that because both sources agree. And we've also found that mostly the differences are slight. They're not real striking differences in most of the sources. Now, President Xi Jinping is year of the yin water snake. Compatibility according to traditional sources, President of China, Xi Jinping, he is in a situation where he's a snake. So according to traditional sources, snake loves rooster, snake loves ox. And last year was ox year, and now it's tiger year. So a good, very good for last year. Now, snake very much likes monkey. Snake likes other snake. Snake likes horse, which is Biden. Snake likes dragon, which is Putin. Snake likes goat. Now, snake does not like rabbit, which is next year. Snake does not like dog. Snake does not like rat. Snake does not like pig. Tiger and snake are injurious to each other. This year is tiger year. So tiger and snake are injurious to each other, according to traditional sources. Therefore, President Xi Jinping should be mindful that this year could be injurious to him. He needs to be mindful of that. Okay, therefore, tiger year of 2022 is a very thorny tiger year and complex year for President Xi Jinping, since he is a snake. Next year of 2023 is a rabbit year and will continue to be tricky and hard, though not as much so. Therefore, the state of affairs will be a bit less difficult for President Xi Jinping, snake, next year in rabbit year. So it'll be a little less difficult, according to both modern and traditional sources. So understand that both sources say that this year is very hard for President Xi Jinping, and it will be a little less difficult, but still difficult next year, rabbit year. Both sources point to that. Regarding the relationships of these leaders, according to modern sources, Xi Jinping gets along with Putin, dragon, incredibly well. While Xi Jinping is affable in an affable relationship with Biden, horse, while traditional sources indicate that Xi Jinping has a likable relationship with them both equally. So regarding social relationships, he gets along with Putin and Biden fairly well. Maybe Putin a little bit better. Okay, that's just their sociability. All right, we'll keep you posted on this. It's very interesting. Thank you very much for joining us again. We'll keep you up to date.